Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Meet me there.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlick kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Okay, so let's find that. If I remember correctly, it's outside, somewhere around something, and then a little bit down.
Oh, I wish I...
I used to like transfiguration.
These dry vines are one sparkle.
If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Confringo! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Lumos. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Confringo! Lumos.
Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Confringo! Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Lumos.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Let's do this thing. Oh, Jesus. Huh? Ah, ooh.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Nice. I don't know if I want to give him that. Like, he's a softie. Scared of a puffskein? Are you serious? Oops. Like, how aggressive he got, like. pay for it. Like he is.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
I know the secret. I'll return that stuff to him.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Yeah, pay. I'm not gonna.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was.
Yeah,
Thank
listen,
you
I'm
again,
gonna keep
and have a
calling you
good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
That's tentacular. Okay. Shit. Okay, what do we want to do? Where did the poached egg? I'm gonna sleep.
Like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
This is.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
100% she is. I mean, which mama?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home?
Because you're one
We only
yourself.
need to return her egg.
No, she's not.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Of course we should.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
I was born ready. Oh, I hear the dragon
There
already.
she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oh, Ashwinders.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio!
God, calm down. Did she throw cabbage? That's savage.
There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Remember. you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out, it's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to get to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Got her egg back, baby.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Nah.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
There ain't nothing. There must be something. What the fuck?
Revelio.
Come on. Oh, now.
Revelio.
There's a chest.
Revelio.
Okay. Like I said, there's gotta be some. Oh,
Confringo.
move.
Bombarda.
Okay. There's an ash miner. There's an egg.
Revelio.
Yeah, you know what
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I'm ready to go.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Nips in the hat, if you please. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
You butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have
Revelio.
missed that one in beasts.
I could use some gold.
Come on, it must be somewhere, Demi. Oh. Speed in the shadow of time, meet Sebastian at the catacomb. Yeah, we'll do this first, and then I'm gonna go back to the main one. Oh, Jesus. I have no idea where I'm going. Might be right into the enemies. Who knows?
I don't see why. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Shut up. Okay, glasses. Okay, better defense. No. Increase damage taken from duck box. Who cares? This might be something. Yeah, we'll keep this. Okay. I'll push the upgrade. So good. So why the fuck did I? Oh, because of 6 offense. Okay, I'll use the upgrade later on that one. So we get there.
Hello,
Let me
nice
sell
to
you
meet you.
shit,
Welcome.
please.
I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you
This
with?
guy, but nobody cares. What can you tell me about this? What sort of items do you sell? Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
What do you have for sale?
Oh, feathers. Okay, Paskina, myself, Niflaya, myself, Moonkava, and Jamin. Okay.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Wow. It's almost 2 grand there. Okay.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any
Yeah,
time?
of course, I just told you a bunch of shit you've never seen before, though.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
I won't rest.
Yeah, wait. I wanna have some fun.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Yeah, easy.
You're here. Good.
Yeah, I know.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Is there anything else on the student's report?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's explore the catacomb.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report: the catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was fascinating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore in an area behind the great room which had suffered decay. A man turned over sarcophagi. I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the lost objects were around. Yeah,
I'll be
but
interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Cannot remove it. Like, that's what it says, you dum-dum. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure that foul
I'm going
smell
by
is the
myself.
scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
No good. You better be coming with me.
Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
Insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Not my first rodeo, buddy.
Defender! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Confringo! Defender! All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English old ones have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me. I used the very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. Spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo! Defender! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Bombarda! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa!
I'm confused.
Confringo!
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo.
I need to find a safe way across.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help.
Towards the center?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Bombarda.
I believe I need to use Accio on the pile of bones.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Okay. I don't understand why, but hey. Ain't the one to judge.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Jesus. Tried that before and it didn't work, man.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yes. I'd like to learn. How do you know the Imperious Curse?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Bro, evil. Bro is evil.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I wasn't ready at first.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Fringo. Imperial.
Crucial.
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
Ooh, chest.
Confringo.
Crucial.
Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Descendo. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio! Bingo! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Bingo! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Accio! Bombarda!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Incendio! Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Really?
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Glacius.
Oh, okay, so this and got it. Okay, which one is first? This
Accio.
Appears some of these
Confringo. Finder. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Okay. Now this one is this one first, and then this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Defender. Imperio. Crucio. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, calm down.
Revelio.
Like he mentally not stable, bro. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only with regard but the world, but the dark sacrifice involved to release its intent may be temporary. Tell me no more. Please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Okay, the bones. It's the Imperial curse, I want to say.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Accio.
Yeah, no, I don't like that no more. Dude's gotta stop.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Wrong way, bro.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
So that's what you... Uh-oh.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke,
What is it?
over
You
there,
see
by
the
hamlets.
smoke, you dumbass. Oh no. Something.
Velkov's in trouble.
He's gonna
They're
use
under
a
attack.
curse.
Let's hurry.
Unforgivable curse.
When are you going to give up?
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Was that your best?
Potato.
Stop it!
Fine. Confringo. Defender. You'll not win here.
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them slow.
Keep out of short reach.
Spellcasting! Hit it! Let's get this over with. Rather unwind.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. You'll not win here.
Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
Incendio. Confringo.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
He says stop provoking them.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably
Not
best
a
if I get away from
surprise.
here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
He just leaves.
Reparo.
In a second.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Because he lost his sister, dumb ass.
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Ain't nobody lives here. Had to be done. Just because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna inform the headmaster." So what you gonna do now?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Do you even...
You invented flu power, my ass.
But that room belonged to your sister, and I'll have you know that she is... No more through racing for you, and I'm sending you one more week.
Shit, that's an owner. Might be.
Did you speak with my uncle?
No,
I wish I
didn't.
had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, what am I... quests. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm gonna save the game. That's it for today.